Hello, my dear listeners. Welcome to this week's episode of the podcast, The Emotional People. I'm your host, Mani, and today I want to discuss about something which is very important, and that is writing. Yes, and I also want to talk to you about what is the benefit of writing in one's emotional and mental health. So let's get going. Ernest Hemingway famously said that writers should write hard and clear about what hurts. Although Hemingway may not have known in at that time, but researchers now has shown that writing about what hurts can improve one's mental health. There are more than 200 studies that show the positive effects of writing on mental health. But while the psychological benefits are consistent for many people, researchers don't completely agree on how or why writing helps. There is evidence of one theory which suggests that bottling up emotions can lead to psychological distress. It also stands to reason that writing might increase the mental health because it offers a safe, confidential, and a free way to disclose emotions that were previously bottled up. However, recent studies have begun to show an increase in self awareness rather than simply disclosing emotions, which could be the key to improvement in the mental health. In essence, self awareness is being able to turn your attention inwards towards the self, and this is really helping to let go one's emotions. Research also suggests that becoming more self aware can be beneficial in a variety of ways. It can increase our confidence and encourage us to be more accepting of others. It can lead to higher satisfaction in life and push us to be more effective leaders. It can also help to exercise more self control and make better decisions aligned to our long term goals. So, the spectrum of self awareness is really what helps in turn to better out of emotions. Having said that, writing is a unique skill which many of us have learned during our school and college days. But in this technological era, I see that missing out somewhere, missing out on letting out our thoughts on paper, and that is a very unique talent that is we all have, wherein we can express our thoughts and feelings and thereby put down or let out our emotions. As we go more into writing, let me tell you there are three types of writing that can improve our self awareness and in turn our emotional health. Let us talk in detail about it. The first one, it is called expressive writing. Expressive writing is often used in therapeutic settings wherein people are asked to write about their thoughts and feelings related to a stressful life or event. This type of writing aims to help emotional processes something difficult. Research has shown that expressive writing can enhance self-awareness, ultimately decreasing depressive symptoms, anxious thoughts, and perceived stress. It is a very useful and effective technique to share or to do when someone goes through or experiences these kind of things, which is anxiety, stress, and higher level of emotional overwhelming. Then comes the next form of writing, which is reflective writing. Reflective writing is regularly used in professional settings, often as a way to help nurses, doctors, teachers, psychologists, and social workers become more effective at their jobs. Reflective writing aims to give people a way to assess their beliefs and actions, explicitly for learning and development. Writing reflectively requires a person to ask themselves questions and continuously be open, curious, and analytical. It can increase self awareness by helping people learn about their experience and interaction. This can improve professional and personal relationships as well as work performance, which are also key indicators of good mental health. The third, which is a very powerful form of writing, is the creative writing. Things like poems, short stories, novels, these are all considered the forms of creative writing. Usually, creative writing employs the imagination as well as instead of memory and uses literal devices like imaginary and metaphor to convey some meaning. Writing creatively offers a unique way to explore thoughts, feelings, ideas, and beliefs. For instance, You could write a science fiction novel that represents your concern about climatic change, or a children's story that speaks to your beliefs about friendship. You could write a poem from the perspective of an owl as a way to represent your insomnia. So this creative writing is a very powerful form of writing which encourages people to choose their words, metaphors, images in a way that really captures what they are trying to convey. This creative decision making can lead to increased self awareness and self esteem, as well as improved mental and emotional health. So, writing is a very good form of expressing one's own emotions in whatever form you choose, either of this form of writing. It is definitely helpful to express oneself, because expressing oneself is also becoming self aware, and self awareness is a key component for good mental and emotional health, and writing is a great place to start that. I hope this has been inspiring and you got to learn something. So, why not take some time to write down your feelings about a particular stressful event that has happened during the pandemic, or reflect on a difficult work situation from the last year and consider what you have learned from it. If you prefer, sit down in a relaxed place where there is no disturbance and just let down your thoughts out. Put it down in that paper about your experiences, about what you have felt, what you have gone through in this during these tough times. And that is a very good way to express and let it go. And maybe once you feel that you have let it all out, if it is something which you never want to share it to anybody, or you feel much more relieved, tear off that, tear and destroy that piece of paper wherein all your negative feelings, your emotions can be removed off for once and all. I hope this definitely helps you in some way, and you would definitely practice this. And this is what I want to convey, the importance of writing in this episode of the podcast. Hope it is beneficial. Do continue to listen to this podcast, subscribe to this Emotional People channel, and looking forward to share more information to you, more content with you, wherein help you to lead a better life and become an emotionally fit and healthy person. Thank you and have a good day. Bye bye.